Hey everyone, it's Kelsey from Hungry Crafty Kelsey. Today I'm going to show you how I make these little rosettes. These are little, they're about 2¼ inch rosettes. And you use them just by getting some cardstock, a scoreboard, and a paper cutter. And then you're going to need some hot glue and tape, or not tape, double-sided tape, I should say. So I'm going to show you 3 different sizes of paper and how to cut it to make these rosettes. So I'm going to put all these off to the side. So first I'll start off, this is a 4.5 by 6.5 inch piece of cardstock. You need cardstock. So I have selected one that I'm going to do. If I can find it. I got this at Hobby Lobby. This was on clearance for about $2 during their big clearance sale. So first thing you want to do is you want to cut this down to 2 inches by 6 inches. So since it's 6.5 inches wide, you want to make it 6 inches wide. So I'm going to cut it down, make sure I'm straight, cut it down to 6 inches, and 2 inches. And now if you have 6 by 6 paper, what you want to do is, let's see, where is that paper that I selected? Ah, here it is. And this was from Hobby Lobby as well. I got it half off. And with 6 by 6 paper, it's very easy. You just have to do the 2 inches. And you're going to cut that. And then for 12 by 12 paper, I'm using this paper. And I got this at Joann Fabrics during Christmas time for, I want to say it was like only $7 or something like that. So this one, I'm going to cut 2 inches, but I'm only going to need an inch. I'm only going to need it to be 1 inch wide. Okay. So, now that all that is cut, we're not done with the paper cutter. We're going to use this again. I'm going to start off by showing you how to score your paper. So I'm going to score it every 1/2 inch. Okay? This is with the 12 by 12 paper. You score it every 1/2 inch. It may be hard for you to see the score marks, but they're there. Sorry if the camera's shaking a little. Okay, I did every 1/2 inch. Now I'm going to flip the paper over. And I'm going to do the 1/4 inch marks. So 1/4, 3/4, 1 1/4, 3 3/4, etc. So I'm going to, and the reason for this is the folds that you're going to do. You're going to do an accordion style fold to make these rosettes. So that is why I flip the paper over and have you score on the other side. Okay, once you're done scoring your paper, you're going to take your paper cutter, and you can hold on because I am going to show you how to do your 6x6 paper. You're going to go to your paper cutter, and we're going to go to 1 inch, the 1 inch mark. This is only for 12 by 12 paper, the exact thing that you're going to listen to. So you're going to make it into 1 inch paper, a 1 inch strip, I'm sorry. And then this, you actually will have 2 1 inch strips. You don't need this one to make the first rosette. You can actually make 2 rosettes with this. So we'll put this one off to the side. And then you're going to take this strip of paper and you're going to cut it at the 6 inch mark. The paper is in my way. So I'm going to cut it right there. I should have 2 6 inch by 1 inch strips of paper. Now I'm going to show you how to do it with your 2 inch by 6 inch paper. This, I just cut a 4.5 by 6.5 piece of paper, so it will end up being the same size. So it will be the same rules to follow. So again, I'm going to get my scoring. I'm going to do every 1/2 inch. I'm going to do a score mark. And again, you flip the paper over, and now you're going to do the 1/4 inch marks. The first 1/4 inch one is the hardest one. Okay, so now you're left with a 2 inch by 6 inch scored piece of paper. And now we're going to cut it at the 1 inch mark. I'm going to make sure I have it lined up, and I'm going to cut. Okay, and now the piece of 12 by 12 paper that I cut up and the piece of 6 by 6 paper that I cut up are at the same step. From now on, you follow the same rules for making a rosette. So I'm going to put aside those strips of paper, and I'm going to show you how to make the little rosette now. Okay, so the first thing you want to do is you want to take your first piece of paper, or your first strip I should say, and you want to fold down so the pattern goes down, and then you go up, and you keep on doing that at the fold marks. And because you scored on each side of the paper, it should be pretty easy to fold. And sometimes the paper wants to be a little off, but the end result will be good. Okay, so this is how it should look. The flaps on the end should be down for your first piece of paper. Now your second strip of paper, you want to start your fold up. So you go up, and then you do your accordion fold until you get to the end. So this is what it will look like. So your strip, one strip will be down, this will be down, one strip, the end will be up. So now it's time to use your double-sided adhesive tape, and you're going to put it on the flaps where it's pointed up. So you're going to put it on each end where the flaps are pointing up. Okay. All right. My floor is super creaky. I don't know if you can hear that. Okay. So now when you have your double-sided adhesive on your paper, you're going to take it off. Take the little piece of paper off of it, and you're going to do that down, this down flap on top of that upper flap. I'm just realizing how creaky my floor is. It sounds so bad right now. I don't know if you can hear it. Okay, and then we're going to do the same for the other side. And now we're going to connect it. And it's going to be like a circle, like that. So now, this is the little bit tricky part. Now you have to try to make it flat. So you're going to need a glue gun. I'm using a low temp one because low temperature glue guns are very good for paper crafting, and they don't really burn you too badly. So what you're going to do is you're going to like push down on the edge of your paper. And that's how you're going to, that's how it's going to look. But first I'm going to take my 1-inch punch. And I'm going to just make a little, I'm going to make a 1-inch circle. So now I'm going to push down on the paper. I'm going to try to hold it together. I'm hoping you can see this. I'm trying to hold it together long enough for me to be able to put some glue in there. It's okay if it comes apart a little bit because the glue won't dry too fast. It will give you a little time to adjust. So I put glue in that little hole, and I kind of just filled the hole up. Then I put that paper circle right on top, and I'm just holding it until the glue dries. So now that it's dried, I'm going to take just a plain 1-inch circle. I'm going to put it on the back. You can use your glue again for this. Just fill the hole the rest of the way. And then you're just going to put a paper circle on the back. And then you'll have your little rosette. I like to embellish mine with little bows. So if you want to do a little bow, or you could put embellishments like fake pearls and other sorts of things. I just really like the bows. I think I'm going to use this bow because I think that looks really cute. So alright. So there you go. There you have it. That's how you make a little paper rosette. Super cute, super easy, and super quick to make. And you can do all different styles, and I wish I had a different middle, but I'm actually planning on using a Mickey Mouse middle for a Disney themed one. So I do make other sized ones, but I feel like these ones are best for like paper craft, not paper craft, card makers. So, and they're perfect size for like packages. Here's a 4-inch one. This one's about 4 inches. It is different directions to make this one. So if you needed me to do a tutorial on that, I can. But for the most part, I make these. They're super cute and they're super fun. So if you have any comments or questions, please post them below. All right. Thank you. Bye.